All right, silence, please, because I have something to say. When the circus comes, they like that. When the circus comes to town, it's always an incredible thing, but we've waited for a long time for it to come back to town. But take that, I'm bringing back the circus in 2026. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Brilliant intro.
Do you like that, Gary?
Could have been longer, but
I know.
that's all right.
I get too nervous in your company, which is why I mucked it up again. So, yeah.
Great.
But this is wonderful news. This is this incredible show coming back to stadiums next year.
Yeah.
Here's my question, Marco. And how on earth did you keep this news quiet? Because you've been working on this for a while.
Every week it became more of a reality. We asked families and friends and got feedback off them.
Focus groups.
Yes. The WhatsApp groups.
Yeah.
They tell you the truth.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes too much truth. But let's
that's
carry
true.
on, Matt. Yeah.
We're really excited. We've been excited to announce it. This week we've been a little bit like, what will the reaction be like? Because you never really know. We so appreciate that this is, for a lot of people, a real highlight in the story of the band, and so we wanted to, we were like, can we do it again? Is it? But the response has been like amazing, and the more I've seen it, the more excited I'm getting, because I'm like, oh wow, they actually excited about it, and now the Elephant's coming back. We've managed to get the contract signed. And the Elephant.
I was going to ask about the contract.
He's
because
agreed.
I heard the Elephant was quite the diva.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. After the last tour, it went on a long holiday, but he's coming back for the tour. So we're really excited. And Howard's brought his unicycle into work this week. He's been going up and down corridors. All of a sudden, it's the reality. The reality of it hits, and the reality is more exciting than the dream.
I can confirm Howard arrived
Did
on
you
the
hear that?
unicycle today.
Well, that was
It's a beautiful
good. Did
sight.
you get that?
Looks
I hope
so
you
good.
got that. Did you get that?
I did get
Matt's
that.
doing his own show.
Mark, you can do any show you want. I'll listen. I'll pay the
You
money.
can have that one for free.
Howard, how is the unicycle going? Seriously, how is it?
No, it's going okay. It needs more time, and I think we've got enough time. I think last time we did in 2009, I had to basically live with it for 6 to 8 weeks of being on it every day, and that's what a unicycle needs. You need to feel part of it. So if you are about to fall off, you know how to get yourself out of falling off, and you know how to get on as a unicycle as well. That's another art as well, to get onto it without any help.
And also, there's no pressure, as there's only 60,000 people watching.
No,
So.
yeah, exactly.
Gary, unicycling?
Yes.
Don't recall you doing it last
I
time.
don't remember those two things living in the same sentence. I do this cheeky little thing where I turn up on the tricycle at the end. It's back out of storage, bit of rust, but it's fine. It's going to work. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
This show was a show like no other.
It really was.
Yeah, it was such
But
a very poignant, very emotional and epic, exhilarating show. All the fans obviously sharing their memories of 2009. But the decision to bring it back, it can't have been an easy one, Gary.
You know what? It's taken some thought, this. And I think, I don't want to get too dramatic here, but, we are a band. The reason we're still here and we're still doing what we do is because we like to move forwards. And so you would think that an idea of going backwards, it's not a good one. However, we were actually thinking it is our favourite show. The idea of being a part of it again is it's tantalising because it was so brilliant. I always felt like we didn't play enough shows of this show. It was so great to be a part of it. But then we were like, well, hang on a minute. We've never repeated a tour before. Who has? We can't find anyone. Unless somebody knows of a tour that's ever been repeated, we don't know of it. So then we're like, okay, we're doing something new here now. And also, I think probably 90% of the show will be as people remember it. But we watched the video a few times now, and it's like, actually, you know what? We could get little bits and pieces better here. So, and then when you start thinking of the songs that we had after the circuit, we have The Flood, we got these, we got. So where do they fit? And so all of a sudden it becomes like something new.
I always feel also that we have unfinished business with the circus. Because like Gary said, we never played enough. There was a lot of people that couldn't get tickets for it. And I think since we've been doing some of the teasers, that we are doing the circus tour, and we've been watching the little clips and looking at all the comments, there's so many people that didn't get tickets for it, and which is like exciting for us as well, because we're as excited as they are. We love getting on that stage and performing the circus every single day. It never gets boring. Whereas all our other shows get really boring.
They really don't.
No.
They're incredible. But I mean, just to set the record straight, it was the fastest selling UK tour in history back in 2009. This tour broke records. And as you say, the demand was huge. But now in 2026, it's back to the stadiums. Gary, at Southampton, opening, May 29th? That's the big plan.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really, really exciting. And, you know, last year, obviously, these venues that we're talking about, you've got to book them years in advance. So the fact that we got the places we're actually playing in is a miracle. It was kind of meant to be, this was. But yeah, very excited. Start on the South Coast. It's going to be an amazing weekend.
And that means as well, Mark, you are returning to the home of the Olympics, where you performed before, at the London Stadium. I like that piece of Take That history.
Yeah, that was the last time we performed at this stadium. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. My memory actually of it is seeing Usain Bolt win the relay with his team, and I had my boy with me at the time, and he would have been like 5 or 6 maybe, and I had to carry him home because he fell asleep.
Oh,
and,
bless.
And I remember thinking, this is probably the last time I'll be able to, maybe he was a bit older, like, to be able to carry him all the way home because he was getting a bit heavier. I remember thinking, you know, I'm not going to be able to do this for much longer. Now he started college.
The beauty of it is we have pictures of a couple of my kids with Gary's kids in the audience at the circus.
Oh,
and they were like 9, 10 years old, something like that. And now this is coming round. My 2 little boys will be exactly the same age. Oh. So I actually get them to experience what we did back then, which is great. So everyone's excited.
Also, it means this incredible cast will be, I guess, assembled again. And am I right in saying you had 51 other performers on stage for this tour, but a crew of like 250 plus, Gary? It was just quite something. So have they all locked in? Have you booked them all? The Fire Eaters, the Jugglers, the whole thing?
I think we have, and we have a lot of original people as well. I think Joe, he did a few tours with us, Joe, didn't he?
Yeah, he did Progress and 3.
Yeah, and he's back with us, and he doesn't look a day older. And so we've got
Neither do you guys.
A lot of the same cast. You know, it's more than a tour, it's a celebration, this is. And to be able to celebrate it with all these amazing people, the technical people as well, the original people are back with us as well. So it's been sort of fun putting this together, and less like bolting a tour together. It's just like I said, celebration.
What is the part of the show which terrifies you the most? The physically challenging part of the show?
For me, the unicycle is probably like sat here today, because it's probably about 40 meters, the catwalk, and then you go around in a circle. So when I think about it now, that's the bit that I'm like, wow, that's a long way to be able to go.
And then you have to worry about the rain as well.
I'm not worried about the rain.
No, I mean the rain as in when you're on the unicycle.
I'm not putting extra worry on top of my
the
worry.
rain on the unicycle going around the circle.
Just the unicycle is enough worry.
Hang on, that was
What the
just for Back
gods
for Good,
decide
wasn't
to
it?
do is, I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, but just getting up there and getting across. Yeah. And that's like, in this moment, the bit that I think, wow, that's...
And I worry about these falling off and making me look bad. So
When you're on the tricycle.
Yes, right. That's right.
But obviously, look at you. You all look incredible. I know you're all so fit and healthy. Here are the outfits, which it's just so incredible to see this today, to be in this room with the actual costumes from the 2009 tour.
Still fit.
I was going to ask
Bizarrely.
you, are they fitting?
Just about.
We did a photo shoot in them the other day.
Yeah.
Which is great.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I think these are really special. This is the jacket that we'll wear when we go up actually on the elephant.
Mark made a great point the other day. I've got to be honest, I've experienced some amazing things throughout these years, but I've got to tell you, standing on the top of that elephant going through a stadium is like nothing I've ever known. And Mark reminded me that one thing we used to have to do when we got on the elephant was to stop these jackets tinkling with the mic.
A lot of
on the mic. And we used to have to hold them like that and sing so it wouldn't go, you know, in the background. Stupid things like that, you remember.
But the elephant's back, you're back, the circus is back. I cannot wait to hear what you do with this set list. And special guests we haven't mentioned, the script and Belinda
Amazing.
Carlisle
Yeah.
join you, which is great.
Well, the script actually supported us in the original. But they were a younger band, and they hadn't had like the Hall of Fames, and they hadn't gone on to world domination at that point. So it's really great that they're coming back. And Belinda Carlisle, I mean, a legend, absolute legend. We cannot wait.
I've got to ask you as well, the big question the fans will want to know, what about new music and new album? You're always writing, always creating. What's coming down the tracks?
Yeah, we are. We are creating right now. So we're hoping to throw a new one in there somewhere, maybe towards the end. But yeah, excited for next year. Definitely in that album mode at the moment. Hopefully the end of next year we'll have something to show. But yeah, working on it right now.
It's our 10th album, TT10.
Incredible.
I know. It is incredible. So we're excited about it. We want to do something really special. We're talking a lot about the next record, the sound, the feel. The lovely thing in many ways is that we know that we're going to be together, trying to ride unicycles, trying to make a record. Like
fit into costumes.
The next few months, the greatest thing I always find that us as a band are at our most creative when we're spending time together. So we're going to be together a lot.
We cannot wait. The bowler hats are ready. The outfits are ready. The circus is ready. It was just a magical tour in 2009. I cannot wait to see it in 2026 and see what you do next. It's always a pleasure.
Bless you. Thank you.
Take that, everybody.
Thank you.
Take that. Circus.
Thank you. Excellent.